Hey, what is up, guys? Dark Raven here, and guess what? This is not Valkyrie Crusade. Actually, it's called Valkyrie Connect. Free to play on Android, iOS, and everything else. Totally not sponsored, I should put that as a disclaimer. Also, I do not know where the fork my music went. It all went to shit. Where'd it go? I do not know what happened to it. We have the BMG. Okay, there's the music I was looking for. Is it gonna work? Please? Please work? Please? Okay, it's taking an awful long time to load. This is actually kind of concerning. So basically, in this game, it's kind of gacha based. But to go over it simply, you collect heroes and you get them up to 5-star, well, not so quickly unless you're like me. And here's the simple part. Promote, you do hero missions, and you get, like, fragments or orbs. Hey, Phoenix Blade, how's it going? And then you could promote them to a higher star level, like I've been working on Queen Hell. So basically put, Queen Hell, she's a free hero. You can't awaken her. You can promote her to 5-star, and then with the game's information things, once a hero gets to 5-star, their appearance changes. Awakening also changes it. But Gulveig here, she has an awakening. I'm trying to see. Only certain characters in the game actually have awakenings. One of them is Skuld. She has an awakening. Now I haven't been using her yet, mostly because I know my party right now is sufficient and I don't need her physical damage despite her given skill, which you can see under their heroes. Holy Shroud does 120 light attack nearby enemies, restore 5% of max HP to your heroes, and then has Fibble Venter as the limit burst, but mostly my limit burst is Black Hole. So you got a lot of heroes down here. Trust me, there are a lot, and I haven't even gotten a quarter of them. And this is all free-to-play stuff that I've been doing. I'm not going to spend anything on this. There's so much to do. So far, my main team consists of White Knight Carlos, and here's her gear. So I have a Curved Blade, level 16, Fang Necklace Max, got Mithril Mail, got a Stillwater Greatsword, got a bunch of rings. I guess we could give her some attack. Because I'm already so powerful, I don't have to worry. There's another thing you can do, which is based off your team level, but you can level up said heroes spending orbs, which will up their stats. Orbs also up their stats in different ways depending on the type of orb you use. Like, for this case, a Luxland orb will give her magic attack plus 3% and attack plus 4%. Now, these orb cores, you need to collect those to create, plus the core needed. You pay your orbs to combine, and then you set it, and it gives that character plus stats, which you can see under the status page. So, from orb, she's getting 20% more attack on top of her 1,043 from her gear, and her base is 1,070 or 67. So, based off of her base plus her gear, and then add 20%, and that's what her overall attack is. Although I've been wanting to go for Shield Knight Luca. I know she's 3-star and not 5-star, but she is able to take a lot of punishment given her, well, Shield Knight. But sure, her stats aren't that great, but she has self-sacrifice, which absorption barrier against attack, magic attack for 50% of the heroes' max HP or 2 turns, and all allied heroes with 50% or HP for 2 turns. Which is kind of good, given that, well, actually not kind of good right now, because most of the enemies I'm fighting are always up front. So I usually have 2 archers, 2 mages, or 3 mages, 1 archer. However, whatever suits my need. Bad video settings? What the hell does it mean? We haven't even got to the fun bit yet. Now, I'm not going to do too much in story, but I thought I'd make a short stream video because I didn't know how long it was going to take to make a single video. But basically, here's how the battle system works once it loads. So basically, everything is turn-based. Once a set amount of time goes, the next turn will happen. You get orbs and chests based off the enemies you defeat. Also, certain buffs will be applied to your heroes whenever they use certain skills, or based off their gear, or whatever their auto skills are. So then, once you get a full bar on a hero's portrait at the bottom, you'll be able to use their skill. So I can use hers, Lust Machine, plus Alice's, Wonder Tea Party, plus hers, which is Deadly Chase, and I could just nuke through my foes. I would be using, or actually no, I already have her unique weapon. So, for Witch Gulveig, her weapon, Lust Machine, whenever it happens, her enemies get petrified, which slows them down for about a turn. I think it's a turn. But basically put, all you gotta do is keep going through the battles. You gotta keep leveling up your heroes, which right now, the only reason I'm able to survive so well is because of the lucky gear I've been getting, but they also have like early summon stuff and all that. This is the game I've been playing in place of King's Raid while waiting for stamina to recharge and stuff like that. I'm just gonna let the battle go so I can narrate. So the only reason I have Alice in my party is because I'm going to be using her for a sub build. I was just writing down some like build recommendations for myself. Oh, I just passed it. So my physical team is going to be White Knight Carlos, Shield Knight Luca, Fencer Sora, Archer Lucio, and Witch Gulveig. Now, I only have one of them because that, or I could switch her out with Harvest God Idun, which can heal, or Compassion God Balder. Either or would be pretty good, because for a physical team, you're going to need to make sure your HP is up, and for some physical units, they're weak in defense and attack, but they have good speed and evasion. Speed, I think, allows you to attack faster. Evasion is pretty simplistic enough. But basically put, this game is pretty easy. It's like King's Raid once you get a strong enough team. Like, no one ever gets past my frontliner. And usually limit bursts are pretty powerful. See? But yeah, there are different classes of units in this game. There's mages, archers, and, well, technically ranged, physical, and magic. Magic is shown by the wand icon, physical is the sword, and archer is the bow icon. I don't think there's any specific weapon triangle to this, but given that there are 3 types of units and I usually have at least one of each in my party, given that... Oh, we're fighting Balder and, what's her name? Or what's his name? See, that battle was easy. Even though I did take a little bit of damage, it's because the opposing unit had a skill that they could activate. So that wasn't so hard. Also, polls are so easy to do in this game. Like, in the beginning, they give you everything you need. And then, like, quadruple that amount. So every time you clear a chapter, you go into the next chapter, and the little storybooks that have diamonds on them now are ones that I've not read. For every 3-star you get, it adds up to the star meter at the bottom where the chests are. Each chest contains 30, then 50, then 100 diamonds after clearing each. Each of these books that have diamonds are story mode missions. Now, I'm not going to go too much into the story before this, but, oh, travelers, hail, who might you be? I'm Balder, this here is Hoder. You're an interesting group, aren't you? Aesir and human don't often travel together. You're both Aesir as well, are you not? Yes, indeed we are. You're just as sharp as everyone says, Queen Hel. I'm sorry, was that too forward? But you are Hel, right? Queen of the underworld, Helheim? And you must be the Valkyrie Skuld. You've gained the trust of Odin himself mere years ago after being granted Aesir status. I can understand knowing of Hel, but how do you know who I am? Just who are you two, and what are you doing so far from civilization? No need to be alarmed. We're here in search of someone. Oh yeah? We just ran into someone a little bit ago. It may have been her. Our sister Valley has run away. We need to find her as soon as possible. Which, here's one thing in the story. Hoder, Balder, and Vali are brothers and sister in a family. I think Balder is the oldest, Hoder is the youngest, and Vali is in between. Both Hoder and Balder are both male, while Vali is female. Which luckily I did pull her in the very beginning of the game. Which way did she go? Well, when we tried to talk to her, she attacked us. We tried to stop her, but she used some kind of teleportation spell and vanished. We don't know where she went. She took quite a beating, so she couldn't have gone far. You hurt her pretty badly, eh? Sorry. She was going all out, so we couldn't really hold back. We should be the ones apologizing. We know our sister is a handful. I apologize on behalf of our family. Balder, let's search the area. Good idea, Hoder. Thank you for the information. Good luck on your travels ahead. I hope they find their sister. Perhaps we shouldn't have beaten her so badly. She did seem to be, perturbed mentally, and those chains. Maybe we should help them search, or let's go after them and help them. We should help them. Yeah, we should. Let's do it. Let's go find Valley. I say Valley, not Volley, because it kind of sounds like Volley from High School DxD. Sorry. And then this is the next story. That sound, it sounds like Volley's chains. She must be close by. Okay, Volley, be a good girl and come with us. No! You're a smart girl, listen to us. It's no use, we aren't getting through. I guess we have no choice but to use force. I can't let you do that. You wouldn't hurt your own sister. Let's help her. Hold on a minute, these are circumstances you don't understand. We're already involved. We can't just look the other way now. We don't wish to fight you, but you leave us no choice. And then the battle would continue from there. So, another thing cool about this game is they give you a buttload of stamina pretty quickly. So, clearing quests and clearing certain areas, you get gems. You can hit the home button and sometimes have something pop up there that you can find new rewards, etc. Which for me, I don't have any. So, we're going to go to our heroes and see what kind of orbs we can add to our main team. Which, by the way, I'm going to call this series not Valkyrie Crusade because they both start with Valkyrie and then have a C on the second word. But the only reason I'm doing it that way is because it seems more simple to me. Plus, it allows me to rip off a series. I'm sorry. Get some more evade. No, wait, I don't want to do that. Which, by the way, this is Volley. Now, she uses chains as a method of attack, and her main skill, I'll show you now, is Destiny Chains. 40% light attack damage 4 times, and 20% defense down for 3 turns to nearest enemy row. So, she's pretty much a restrictor as far as stat buffs. Now, one character I do want to start using is Lancer Sonya. She's kind of like Fran from Final Fantasy XII. Think of it that way, except she's using a lance, not a bow. But I already got her up to blue tier status, which means she's able to equip 3 of every gear. 3 accessory and 3 weapon/armor. Although I don't see the point in having your offensive units, well, like, comparing the stats, of course. Comparing her stats without any gear and just orbs, she has mostly attack, defense, speed, and evasion on her side. So really, you need to focus. I feel that it'd be better if you focus more on, like, making your offensive units that have higher evasion focus on attack, evade, and speed, and just get them through. Which, she has a low resistance to water. That's actually bad. But anyways, I think I'm gonna cut the video short because this was supposed to just be a series. I don't want to spoil all of it at once. I guess when I get 3,000 rubies, I'll show off a summon. But I'll go on ahead, leave it off on a cliffhanger, and hopefully you enjoy. I will see you all later.